Hi, my name is Sammy.
Hi, my name is Ron.
Hey, my name is Fatima.
Hi, my name is Rachel, and this is our video about stress. Stress is something it's not very fun, not good.
I think that stress is like an overwhelming feeling, I guess when something is pressuring you or when you have a problem, like it gets really bad, and then it causes you to, like, you can't really think clearly when you're stressed.
I think stress is when you are in a situation where you're really stressed, obviously. I don't know what stress is! Oh my god!
Not having balance over your life, and then you're like,
What the hell does anxiety mean?
Someone that has no time for anything.
Wait, sorry, can you repeat the question?
They feel very worried and stuff like that, and then they're all like, many things are on their shoulder. They don't know what to do. They're worried.
And, well, anxiety is like freaking out before something happens. Like, you gotta go do something. You're like, I'm gonna have to do this. I don't know what, man. You're gonna freak out before I even do it.
Stress is different for everyone. Some people become frustrated over school while others don't. Stress comes when someone is too anxious, angry, or frustrated, and these emotions eventually overflow and turn into stress. Anxiety comes from when someone is feeling nervous, fear, or extreme levels of stress. Sometimes the source of uneasiness or nervousness is not always known, and this adds to the anxiety or distress that you are feeling.
School, girls, I don't know, a lot of stuff, I guess. Just kind of average teenage life a lot of the time.
late homework, parents arguing, things just not going right. Schoolwork, relationships, life.
Stress and anxiety happens to teenagers because they have the pressure of getting good grades, keeping up with what's popular, friends, body image, and family troubles.
Zen,
Exercise! I listen to relaxation music, and in my mind that is natural sounds mixed with instruments. You can also do something that you love to do.
I said hang out with friends, listen to music, watch movies, just take an hour or two out of your day or your weekend and just forget about everything that you have to do and just do something that you want to do.
Taking a day off from everything, relaxing, forget about everything. Go out with friends once in a while. Like, don't work yourself to death.
Stress and anxiety, it helps to get yourself organized. And when we say organized, we mean how much you sleep, how much you eat, and what you're eating, and how much you spend on certain things. It helps to keep yourself chilled and relaxed. Also, go talk to someone. It helps to have various opinions. And if your anxiety or stress worsens, go consult a doctor or a parent for what you should do. Though, a good idea is to get the right amount of sleep and eat a good meal. Anxiety disorders are often genetic issues. Many say that they've been stressed since they can remember. Symptoms include constant worry and tension, unable to concentrate, fatigue, irritability, problems falling asleep, constantly on edge, sickness, headache, and depression. Doctors will often recommend therapy and medication. It also helps learn to recognize stress and deal with it. And don't think every minor problem is disastrous.
Stress is a biological response to emotional and physical response that the body takes on to stimulate and trigger it. They're usually very tense because their muscles get, one of the physical things that happen is your muscles get tense, you get really alert, you're anxious, you're looking around, you're always sort of worried because you're trying to your body's kind of got into that fight or flight place where it's trying to, the body's ready to do something, even though the stress might be from having a paper to do, which there's no reason to run from that, but the body's kind of goes into that place automatically. So the person is usually very tense, they're very, their speech can be very short, they're not able to focus often, they can be emotional. They often complain of headaches, sore neck, sore muscles, stomach problems, because their stomach is clenched and as well. There's a few other things that they complain about. Jamie?
Yeah, I think all of those, and I think it really depends on the person too. I think that the way I exhibit stress might be completely different than Don. Yeah, it's all of those. It's school, it's relationships, it's you know, changes, body image, society.
Triggers for stress are often the unknown and uncertainty, and for someone who's going through things for the first time and went through high school, all the tests for the first time, and relationships for the first few times, and coming to terms with all these new changes to themselves for the first time, that unknown and uncertainty is a really big place for stress to come from. Once someone's more comfortable with things, they've been through relationships before, they know how things work, that's no longer new, so they become less stressed about those things. But teenagers, they're going through all of this for the first time. Yeah, exercise and sport where you're working with others as well, because that there's other things that come with that. Talking to someone, having really good people that you can talk to, friends and counselors, teachers, whoever it needs to be, but people you can talk to. Talking really is a good way to relieve it. For some people, meditation, being calm, quiet is a really good way to relieve it. But usually the best ways are combinations of more than one thing. So being really active and doing lots of exercise, but also having some good people to talk to about things that are bothering you. When you don't talk, they build up and become huge. When you share it, it becomes kind of small. But those are the main ones, I would say.
Yeah, I would agree with Don. I mean, I think if you look at the literature around stress, the people who deal the best with stress are people who do use the supports around them. So whether that's their family, whether that's the healthcare system, counselors at school, those are the people who tend to come through those tough times the best if they're willing to use those supports around them.
Stress is important during emergency situations since it makes our minds more alert, ready for the fight or flight response. Good stress is also a motivating factor and pushes us to perform our best. But when cortisol is constantly produced in our body, then it is considered bad stress. Bad stress can weaken our immune system and cause back pain and many other problems. If you feel like you're stressed, anxious, or have an anxiety disorder, consult a doctor. But if you're just looking for some advice on how to reduce stress, how to get help for a friend, call Kids Help Phone 1-800-668-6868.